Hi, this is Vicki with Learning Home Volunteers, and welcome back to our third week of the Knuffle Bunny learning session. This week actually features the third book in the series, Knuffle Bunny Free, An Unexpected Diversion. Well, Trixie is now school age in this book, and she and her family are going to go visit their grandparents in Holland. And of course, she brings Knuffle Bunny on the trip. So this week, we're going to go on a trip of our own. Well, in this learning session, we're going to actually pretend to go on a trip. And in your box, you should find a cardboard suitcase with a list of packing items and a luggage tag all numbered 6. Our first task is to take that packing list and have your child cut on the line so the items to pack are all separate. So down these lines here. And once you have these, they can color them in and then pack the ones they want to put in their suitcase. So what is your child going to bring? Pajamas, toothbrush, clean clothes, hopefully. And then we're actually ready to prepare your luggage tag. They will want to write their name on it and then attach it to the suitcase itself. Now, there are a number of ways to help children do this. One of the ways is actually using a highlighter where you write the letters and then they trace inside. And we can see here that this adult has written in highlighter each of the letters A through G. And the child has traced using, looks like a pencil, inside the highlighter letter. The second way is actually to do dot tracing. And what happens is you put dots in the shape of the letter and the child simply connects them with a straight line from dot to dot. The last way is actually using dashed letters. Using lines like this kind of help the child understand the strokes that are actually needed to make the letter. All 3 of these works. Which one is the right one for your child is something you can discover. This is activity number 7. Most of our learners have never traveled by plane or bus or taxi, so part of the experience we want to live with the book's journey is the transportation that was used to get to the grandparents. So when you go to the airport, you go to the ticket counter to check the luggage, which will be stored at the bottom of the plane. It goes through a scanner when they require a luggage tag on each piece so that you could find your luggage when you get to your destination. At the counter, you'll get a ticket, and that ticket will tell you where you board your plane. They're called gates, and what seat you will sit on when you're in the plane. Next, you'll go through security and down to your gate. Once you're at the gate and it's time to get on the plane, the ticket clerk will actually announce that they're going to board the plane. Boarding just simply means getting on. And when you go to them, they will check your passport and your ticket, and then you'll go on the plane to find your seat. On the plane, they may serve snacks or a meal, depending on how long the flight is. Sometimes they have movies to watch, or maybe you need to have something to play with to pass the time. When you arrive, you'll get off the plane and get your luggage and continue to grandmother's home. Phew, a long journey. There are many, many ways to kind of create this experience in your own home, like we've seen in these pictures, and it would be super fun to be able to reproduce a plane in your home. This is activity number 8. Many times when you're traveling, there are people in your life that didn't get to share that experience, that place with you. So you could take pictures of new things and share them when you get home, but sometimes there is a famous place or a special thing that you may have seen while exploring the new place, and they are sometimes represented on postcards. Postcards have pictures on one side of the place that you saw, and on the back have a place for you to write a note to the person and put it in their put their address on it and a stamp, and then you can mail it to them. The person that you send it to will get it in a week or so and will also get the message about maybe how you felt about seeing the thing or what you've been doing while you went to that stuff, along with a picture of where you went. We thought your child might like to send a postcard to us, and in your box you're going to find a pre-addressed postcard to us. Maybe they can draw a picture of something they saw in their neighborhood or write their name, your choice. Either way, we will write back with a postcard of our own. We're excited to get those. Can't wait to see them. This is activity number 9. It's a train game, and for this activity you will need your dice from your teacher's kits and your tokens. You can play this with one or more people. Basically, the rules are as you roll the dice and then you move forward on the train track the number of spaces that you roll. What color did you land on? And when you get to the end of the track, the game is finished. You may wonder why we play games. We play games because it is hard for little ones to take turns, but they need to do this all the time in school, well, and in life. We play games to practice counting, color recognition, and to learn how to cooperate. This is activity number 10, and this is actually a print number recognition and color recognition activity all in one. You can see on the piece of paper that each section has a number, and at the top of the page is a key which tells you what number is what color. And we can see from that key that the number 8 is the color black. So in every section that has an 8, we should color it black. If you use the same color in each section with that number, we will finish. When you're finished, it will actually review the hidden object. And you can see that on the one that's actually listed to the side here, where we saw the key and then they put those colors in those key things, and all of a sudden we see a gnome. Well, this is our last activity for this learning session, and next week we're going to begin our learning session that actually celebrates our 4th birthday. I'm excited.